All right, hello folks, and welcome to another cast. This is the second one of today. Let me just double check to make sure my mic boost is only at plus 10 dB because for some reason it's been going randomly up and down. Okay, good. All right, so what we're doing here is, well, you guys are here to watch some NS2 action. We got Priori versus CiB. Now, Priori, as I know, has 2 Canadians and 4 Americans on their team, so it's a North American team. And CiB, as we know, are the Brazilians. So this should be a pretty good match. CiB is a really good team. I've seen them play many times. They have a questionable member who I don't think is a member anymore, but there was a trash talker on that team that I didn't really like. He's actually been like not banned, but I think he was like put on suspension a bunch of times. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he's still there. What's his name? Start with an R. Anyways, I haven't casted a CiB match in a while, so we'll see if he's there. If I see the name, I'll recognize. And Priori is a new team that formed together. I do know that Cat Cop is on that team, and Cat Cop is from. Let me just double check. Actually, I know I should have had all this prepared before, but I was actually working like right before my stream when it was up and doing nothing. I was actually still working, so I thought I'd at least throw up the stream. But let me just go ahead and look him up because he was from a team that I casted before. Oh, of course it's not coming up now. There we go. And apparently he's not even on the NSL website. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Well, anyways, Cat Cop was on a team before, and I can't remember which team now, but he's a pretty good commander. He was actually featured in one of my, I think my early round. No, it wasn't a roundup. Basically, he's the commander that I remember the fight. I just don't remember the teams that were playing, but however, he was the commander of the Marines. They were playing on Summit. They went into Data Core to take this hive, and his Marines were trying to fight the entire alien team. And in the middle of the fight, Cat Cop drops an armory while all this craziness is going on, and they build up this armory while like all this was going on, and managed to actually get it up and then basically hump the armory until they killed all the aliens. This is when armories gave armor as well, so it was a quite interesting tactic to see at the time. It was you know, a while ago, so yeah, he's I think he's gonna be the calm this time around. I'm just going to ask for the password right now. Alright. Oh, they're trying to find a server right now, so they'll let me know. Wasabi is in here. Welcome, man. Welcome. Ren26, Chisler, by Diablo, welcome guys. PS3IA, how you doing? PS3IA was one of the guys during the 24-hour stream that stuck with us from even the match on Saturday at noon, even though the stream officially started at 1 o'clock Pacific time. There was a match at noon that we had at 12 noon, and PS3IA was there and all the way there till the end. So welcome, welcome there, man. Who else is here? Chisler, I already said welcome back to you. Haven't seen you in a while. Glad you could make a live cast. I'm hoping that the YouTube videos and watching them on YouTube have kept you pacified. Hiljum, how you doing, girl? All right, my tweet just went out saying happening now, and nothing's happening. Hopefully we can get this ready soon. It's really dark in my room. I'm actually very very surprised as to my my camera and how it's pulling so much light, because I have no lights on in my room and my window blinds are down, which is actually cool because it's cooling down my office here, as you guys know. In the last match earlier today, Teamwork and Tactics versus Virtual Selection. Holy cow! Holy cow! Oh my god, guys. First of all, everyone raise your hand, and I guess in this, if you hit number 1, that's raising your hand. So raise your hand if you were at the Teamwork and Tactics versus Virtual Selection match 3 hours ago, 4 hours ago. And how about that round 3, guys? I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil it for the people that were there. And don't be nice. Don't spoil it for the people that weren't there. But it was amazing. One of the best endings I have ever seen. And throughout the 24-hour stream and all that stuff, when we were streaming matches, like, we saw some really good matches. Me, Wasabi, Versal, and Zephyr casted some really good matches with some really good endings. But this one, I mean, I think that was like a really good way to be like, okay, we missed the Archaea and Snails match because Archaea forfeited, but at least we got that round 3 ending, right? So it was, yeah, that was pretty nuts. I was so, like, I was shaking after that, and I remember chatting to those guys, you know, in the room, in the ready room after that was over, and everyone was just floored as to what happened. So good matches. I will get those cut up and put up on YouTube, probably, especially that one, probably before I finish out putting up the 24-hour stream matches up on my YouTube, just because this one deserves going up, like, immediately. It's awesome. All right. Another language going on in my stream. That's cool. Equal opportunity streamer here. Can I try to say some of this? This is Norwegian, yeah? Guten Tag. Guten Abend. Wie geht's? Sehr gut. Es ist spät. Schlafen Sie nicht? Oh god, you guys are gonna kill me, right? I'm sorry. I probably butchered that. Alright. Alright, we got a server. Following him in. Alright, and I'm just going to turn off this. I'm going to hide my viewport because I pick up some extra frames there. Alright guys, so earlier I was messing around with all the stream settings and stuff like that, only to find out that it was actually Twitch that was screwing up everyone's stream. Not everyone's, but just a select few people. We found out just by, you know, because I put my bitrate up, I put my frames up, and it looked beautiful for some people, anyways, it was stuttering for some, so I kept lowering it and all that stuff. Finally, I went to my original settings that I've always streamed at, that no one's ever had problems with, and people were still stuttering. So at that point, I was just like, okay, it's definitely the data route from where you're at, because people were like, well, I'm watching other streams and they're not lagging. Well, maybe the data route from that one, from whatever Twitch server that person's connected to, is a different route, you know, going to your home. So, anyways. So hopefully I put the stream settings back up just a bit because I had really good quality off of that. So that's how you raise your hand, scrub. Oh boy. Priori is the new KKG? Ooh. That's interesting. I'm just going to put the teams up here. Paper fade shades. Alright, so it looks like we are, I don't think Descent is the map, but I think it's So I can change the map. Just gotta ask him. Yeah, Deathman is on CiB, and he's a really, really great commander. Oh, he's not going to be here. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. They don't have Deathman. That is a serious handicap. Cat Cop wants to calm both teams. Panda Blue, welcome back. German. Thanks. I don't know. I only said I said Norwegian because I know Hiljum. I know that she's from Norway. So I just figured. All right. Let me just, I just want to look at their, just double check the maps to make sure they're playing the correct maps. Let's see. Oh, Jambi and Descent. Okay, so Jambi and Descent is what they're supposed to be playing right now. So we're on Descent, so it looks like this will be the map. Okay, so everyone's loading in here. So, while everyone's loading in, I'm going to go over so far what has happened with these teams in here. And we can see that Priori, they went 2-2 up against New Rain. This is pretty impressive. They are going to fight On Fire. They haven't scheduled that yet. They haven't scheduled their match against Singularity yet, and they're going against CiB now. So that's basically all they've played so far. CiB, on the other hand, oh my god, lost against Singularity 4-0. Fluffy Unicorns, they lost against Fluffy... Is that correct? They lost against Fluffy Unicorns. They haven't played New Rain yet. Wow! That is pretty surprising to me. I wouldn't expect that they would, that they would be shut out in some games. So now Priori has some really good members on their team. I already recognize a lot of these names: Ritual, Sweetie Bot, Cat Cop. I don't know Shades, Havoc I know, and Carnage I know. Meanwhile, over at CiB so far, they got 5 players in, 6 players in now. Woody, I know. Larpus, don't know. Oh wait, yeah I do. Striker X3 I know. VDK I don't know. Walsai I don't know. Kaji I know. So, yeah, wow. So, crazy lineup for CiB. Don't recognize a lot of them, and they don't have Deathman. Crap. Yeah. Keat, Sandy, Godar is done. And honestly, they were... I mean, I have a lot of favorite teams, but they really ranked up there for me for favorite teams. I love those guys. One, they were good. 2, they were just so fun to just, pump around with or just play in their server with. And also my interview with them. If you go to my YouTube channel and you go under Team Interviews playlist or Interviews playlist, you'll see... you'll basically see an interview with Godar, and Watch the bloopers. The bloopers was actually really funny. You won't get most of the inside jokes there unless you watch the entire interview, but the bloopers are pretty funny, and that'll probably tide you over. But I had Big Rusty Red and Mendasp over, and it was so fun. It was the longest interview ever because we kept laughing, and you just can't help but laugh with those guys because they're just so goofy. So it was really a lot of fun. REDDOG gets a tan from the brightness of his monitors. Alright, so guys, as you know, you're hearing like puh and tuh and sounds, like popping sounds from my mic. If you notice right here, I don't have a foam tip anymore because my dogs ate it. It was so quick. Like, I set my headset down, I guess the foam tip was already loose, and it flew off my desk. And then my fan right here, I guess blew it off the rest of, like, just blew it off my desk. Right when I went around to grab it, one of my dogs, gone. She was there licking her lips and looking at me like, what? So it's gone. And I definitely wasn't going to hunt for that. So, yeah, I need to buy another one. Or, yeah. This is a really old headset. It's a Sound Blaster headset, but I know I probably need to update it. I mean, this is years old. But I love it. It works so well, and I love the sound that comes through it, and yeah, it's just my headset. I just love this thing. Alright, so it looks like we're all here. We're ready to go. I'm just going to tell them, caster ready. Oh, are we getting a... No, we're not getting a... They're asking for decoy as a merc comm. Hilarious. Alright. 41 of you in here watching this North American match. That's definitely... we usually get about 40 to 60 people watching North American matches. Obviously, there's more players anyways. You know, there's more players in the EU, and we usually get way more viewing when there's a match going on in the time that they can watch. But right now it's about almost 3 in the morning there in the EU, so I don't know who's up right now. Illusion apparently is up. Hiljum is up. She's up. So if she can stay up, then we're good. By the way, if you don't know Hiljum, make sure you follow her Twitch channel. She streams some random gameplay, StarCraft 2, TF2, Guild Wars, things like that. I've seen her stream a lot with, if you guys remember from Breakfast Club, Derriere. Breakfast Club obviously is no longer with us, but Derriere appears on her stream quite a bit. And they play StarCraft together and stuff. I saw a match yesterday where I thought they were going to lose, and they actually did really well and took the win. So good job to you two. You're losing. Why aren't you in here reffing? Do you know I have to do all this reffing work? And you're just sitting there drinking beer. I count on you, man. Why aren't we started yet? All right, now I'm getting mad. I want to start. I want to start now. Let's go. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna be that guy. Are we ready? have 50 viewers and it's not even started? Yes. Which is pretty good, actually. Yeah, 44 right now, and it hasn't even started. Which is great. We might hit the Rafflecast goal, guys. Check above, 100 viewers, and we do a Rafflecast. And you know what? I will do, instead of playing the one game where one person wins one game, we'll play Red Dog Switcheroo. And if you guys don't know what that is, oh well. But for those of you that know what Red Dog Switcheroo is, we give away more games. So maybe we'll do that twice. Yeah, I think we can do that twice. So that's a lot of games being given out. We hit 100. We will do 2 Red Dog Switcheroos. I promise. I wonder if Red Dog is given his headset a name. Alright, so they're almost ready here, and I'm just trying to fill this with random banter. I really hope you're enjoying this. Or if you're not, just go ahead and go on mute, and we'll be no hard feelings. Want to start, play some NS2. Now, Descent, for those of you that haven't seen Descent yet, I'll make this a little bit bigger. So Descent here, you know, you got fabrication. Up here, you got monorail, you got drone bay, launch control, and then one in the center, hydro analysis. It's a huge freaking map with like rooms that don't, you know, basically do anything. So I personally don't like this map. I mean, it's not like I won't play on it. It's just like it's not my favorite. It's probably my least favorite map. So that's basically where all the tech points are. We'll go back here. Alright. So, for those of you that don't know Descent, there you go. Also, you make it sound like he died. Didn't I say, like, because Breakfast Club disbanded? Alright, we have a ready call from Priori, and here we go. We're ready call from Priori, waiting one from CiB. And we'll get this sucker going pretty soon. So, line up again, just to go over it. Priori, Cat Cop Shades, Carnage, Sweetie Bot, Ritual, and Havoc. CiB, Woody, Striker, Kaji, Walsa, Larpus, and VDK. Walsa might be a Merc, I'm not too sure, just because he's not tagged up. I'm just going to ask. Okay, so he is a Merc. And it's fine with Priori, as you saw. Alright, here we go. Alright, guys. NSL Summer Cup 2013. Priori versus CiB matchup here on Descent. Priori, the North American team here, starting in monorail, power building that armory and skedaddling out. Over in flight control, we got the Brazilians as aliens. Mostly all going through the club right now, one going through Plaza, and we got Priori setting up in energy flow at this point. This is normal. See, the Brazilians coming into hydro analysis. Looks like they're going to try to either sneak or set up there. I don't think this looks like a rush at this point. It's going a little bit too slow for it to be a rush, or maybe they're just waiting for Priori to get out of position. Now, Cat Cop, you see, as the commander, jumping out and throwing mines all over the place, which is a really good tactic. We also got, oh, and they went Shade Eye first with Veil. You see Striker going as Phantom. And we are seeing, wow, okay, so with a Veil, with a Shade Hive start, that's going to give him access to Aura and Phantom. Aura allows them to see the health of the Marines through walls, and all the way to maximum level is how far away they can actually see them. And Phantom is basically camouflage, which is a cloak. and silence all rolled into one upgrade. So very powerful, but right now they're just kind of having a little discussion under the chairs right now in water treatment. Priori already building up their 4th RT in Drone Bay, and now it looks like VDK, Walsa, and Larpus are coming in. SweetieBot putting down a mine here in Depot, and now here comes Walsa against SweetieBot, but gets gunned down. It looks like he's going to get rolled over by Larpus, and these guys are going to move down into observation. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, Ritual has built all the way into fabrication. Havoc meeting Kaji here in fluid transfer. And now Ritual applying a little bit of resource pressure there in Plaza. SweetieBot taking Larpus down in observation. Meanwhile, over in Drone Bay, we got Striker trying to bite down this RT here as the Sys chain moves into here. But another Marine, SweetieBot, coming around the corner, who's kind of been on fire right now, is going to try to get rid of this threat. Now, very great job, and Enzyme ends up taking it out. He was backed up by Shades. Over in Plaza, we're seeing Havoc and Ritual moving in as they take out that Harvester. Larpus, the only one in there. CiB getting kind of slowly pushed back into their main base. As far as upgrades are concerned, we're seeing Phase Tech now has been started. Mines is research for Priori. Gorge Tunnels is halfway done with one Veil on the ground, and Havoc tags Larpus as he leaps for their face. But basically that is not going to work. SweetieBot and Shades now down in Gravity, sniping more Harvesters. If they take this down, CiB is going to be down on 1. Oh boy, this is just not looking good. We're going to take a look from Shades here as VDK tries to get these guys out of here. Definitely should not engage these guys alone. Needs to wait for backup, and it looks like that's not going to be Striker as he comes through the vents. And VDK is going to try to stop these guys from coming through. I just don't know how, with how well their shots have been going right now. CiB trying to get Priori's RTs down. Look at the RTs. 191 to 127, 12 to 4. I mean, and a Lurk is on the field in the form of a Larpus. Might be a Flash Lurk if he's not careful. 31%. Striker does come behind and take down Shades. I have not seen many Lurks in this game lately because of... Oh my god, it was a Flash Lurk. Poor Larpus, and Ritual and Havoc are in here. There goes the Veil. Shotguns now have started. 4 minutes, 30 seconds into this. Weapons 1 is completed. Havoc is just causing havoc here in launch control, but he gets taken down by Woody. Carnage and SweetieBot now coming through water treatment, heading over to hydro analysis. And we're seeing now Striker move up with Walsa into Plaza, trying to take down this RT. I mean, it's going to take him a while to work on Priority's economy right now. CiB sitting on 1 Harvester with just 1 being built right now, and that's in gravity control. Oh, boy. So now VDK, Kaji, and Larpus in gravity. Shades is the only one there. Wow, takes down VDK before he gets taken down. Good win there. Phase Gate has been put up in hydroanalysis. I believe, there's still a blueprint there in monorail, so that's going to be hooked up pretty soon. Havoc and Carnage. Priori really using the buddy system in this. Only a few times have I seen Marines alone, like right now. SweetieBot is just Ramboing it here in South Corridor as he comes up against Larpus and Kaji. Might actually get one of these down, but doesn't. Armor 1 now starting. Phase Gate going up in Plaza. Priori not wasting any time here. Oh, look at this placement. They have locked off this side of the map. They're going to come. Carnage is going to come in here, but not before Striker takes down that RT and tries to engage Carnage. Looks like he's going to try to get him. He does. That's pretty easy. Havoc now around the corner in Plaza. Takes down Walsa from the top. Holy cow. I mean, now that these shotguns are out, just look how much more deadly Priori is. Holy cow, they're playing such a great match. Let's look at these kills. 23-12, guys. Resource towers, 5 lost for priori, 2 for CiB. Team resources, 316 to 163. So even though they've lost all those resources, look at how well they are backcapping everything. Havoc, Carnage, and Ritual in Plaza. Shades takes down that Harvester across the map. These guys take down Striker as he tries to get out of there. SweetieBot and Shades in gravity control, just taking down that Harvester as well. CiB left with just their sole Harvester in their main base. They are getting slapped around with Priori's backhand right now, all over this map. Walsa hurt coming in through energy flow, and oh my god, another phase gate! Down here in gravity, I rarely see 4 phase gates up in a competitive match. That is just way too many. If I see 5, that is just overkill. But look, I mean, they're locking off right here. They're locking off right here. And then now this vent is going to close up. I'm sorry, I mean, this area is going to close up. Havoc already in launch control. Here comes a little bit of a spawn wave here. Larpus, VDK, and Kaji. He's going to be backed up by Carnage, who I believe has a shotgun right behind him. There's the Enzyme. Looks like it's going to help out just a bit. Havoc is in trouble, but not before he takes down 2 Skulks in that fight. Meanwhile, while he was backing up, SweetieBot and Shades come up from gravity. Oh, this is horrible. There's only 1 egg left. CiB is getting outplayed everywhere. Armor 2 almost done. Weapons 1 is done. Weapons 1 shotguns. This was over before it began, folks. Wow. The thing is in the beginning of this match, like, there was really, I mean, CiB was really passive, especially with that little powwow they were having in water treatment under the stairs. They didn't really make a move, losing a lot of critical time on there, but they could have stopped some. And this match is over. They could have stopped, you know, some resource expansion, but maybe they know that. I mean, look. Let's look at these. 38-15. They dominated kills here. Dominated. CiB could not get, barely could get bites in. Walsa getting a little moral victory there. Kaji's still in the hive, not getting out. And Priori takes that. Great job. What play from Priori. Just amazing, strong Marine play. And the teamwork in that was insane. So we are back. We're going into round 2 here. That was an 8 or 9 minute match. Basically, I mean, CiB trying to go Shade High first and be sneaky, kind of using that Aura and Phantom. I've seen some teams use Aura and Phantom in the beginning to their advantage and do really well, but CiB looked like they just took way too much time. Also, what was not helping was that they were just getting slaughtered on the battlefield against Priori, even against Priori pre-upgrades Priori. Try to say that 3 times fast. But we just saw there Priori's Marine play. Amazing. They were nailing almost every shot. CiB was having such a hard time trying to evade, and it just wasn't working out for him. So hopefully, at this point, we're going to see a little bit of better play from CiB on their Marine side. However, something tells me that Priori's Alien game is just as strong as their Marines, if not stronger. If Priori plays the rest of the rounds like they just played number 1, CiB doesn't have a prayer in this, which is so interesting because, I mean, I find it interesting because CiB, I mean, I've casted them many times before, and they were a pretty strong team. Now, not to say that they're not right now, because I did say were, but against, I guess, seeing them against Priori makes me kind of think, like, something's changed. Either maybe they haven't been practicing a lot, maybe lineup changes, roster changes, things like that. But, I mean, another thing here is they don't have Deathman on there, but in that case, Deathman is a commander, and in that round, it doesn't look like the commander really could have made a difference, because some of the underlying problems here in this match was they couldn't close a deal in an engagement. They were just losing. So. All right, so I'm just reading the chat right now. Yeah, that lurk that they pulled out, lost right away. I mean, remember, we're playing in the Summer Cup mod rules, so, you know, lurks don't have Umbra until the second hive now. Skulks have 10 less hit points. Shotguns are 10 to research now, so they can come out a lot sooner. I haven't seen lurks come out like that. I haven't seen a lurk, actually. Now that I think about it, very rare. But I haven't seen many lurks come out since this mod cup, because, or I'm sorry, since this cup, because of the mod, because they're basically useless without Umbra right now. So it looks like also, I mean, if we take a look at these pings too, CiB, you know, we got Larpus at 933. Everyone else is 150 plus. There's the refresh. Larpus still at 834. Meanwhile, we got Priori really low on pings there. So I don't know if they want to change service at this point to make it a little bit more even, but the ping advantage definitely goes to Priori. Alright, so we have Larpus reconnecting right now. Yeah. Alright, so about 50 of you in here basically witnessed that round one. Again, if we got the other half of that, we will do a raffle cast tonight. We will do 2 of Red Dog's swapping game. Red Dog Switcheroo. I forgot what it was called, and it was my game. Yeah, this isn't vodka, I swear it's water. Alright. Again, stay tuned for that Teamwork and Tactics versus Virtual Selection match. I'll throw it up on my YouTube as soon as I cut it here on my recorded section here in Twitch. You can watch it in Twitch, twitch.tv/REDDOG.TV/videos. Go to recorded, and you'll see it there. It's just not cut. It's not pretty or anything, but you'll be able to see it if you want. It's pretty crazy. You can't really load it and then go straight to the end and then have the same feeling, because you seriously have to watch the entire round 3 to get your mind around what happened there at the end. It just makes it so much better. Everyone's asking what you losing and still doing awake. It's like 3 or 3:30 a.m. He's hardcore. Hardcore NS Tour. A lot of people have been asking. I've been getting a lot of messages through Steam and through my stingreddog@gmail.com. A lot of people have been asking if we're going to do a 24-hour stream again. I don't know. I maybe will not be a part of that if they do it again. It was okay. Like, I had a lot of fun on it, but you know, it does take a good time commitment. 24 hours. Yeah, I mean, we did good, but if I did do it, there'd have to be a lot of time in between. Let's just say that. It's like definitely not like everyone's like, hey, you're gonna do it next weekend? No, because I live in Vegas and I like to go out on the weekends. Thanks. I still don't. Me and my wife still don't have kids, so we gotta make use of it as much as we can. Oh my god. 36 hours? 36 hours? Oh, no way. No way. No way. If you told me that at the 24-hour mark at the end of our stream that I needed to go another 12, I would have been like, F you, I'm going to bed. Derriere! Hey, what's up, man? I made it sound, Golden said I made it sound that you were dead earlier. Because I was like, oh yeah, Hildum plays a lot with Derriere, he's not with us anymore. I meant like Breakfast Club is disbanded. So, yeah, Derriere lives, it's a miracle. Yeah, so sorry Derriere, maybe I got a lot of people, worried about you. Alright, so I don't know what's happening right now. I think they're trying to get decoy in to calm in CiB. Let me see, decoy to. I'm just gonna verify this with the stream. Red Dog said, yeah, you're no longer with us. Still going. We're just going into round 2 right now. The viewers won. Oh, it's so funny. Alright, also, I was getting asked, I got asked twice earlier today as well if I'm going to continue with when I'm going to make part 8 of Red Dog's romp of Metro Last Light. Maybe tomorrow evening, I'll try to do that. Then I got cast basically every day until this weekend, until the finals. So I'll try to continue on tomorrow. So if you've been following the Metro Last Light playthrough, so far it's been really fun. A few of you that are watching right now, have basically been following me through that. It's been a pretty interesting game, really solid storyline. I don't recommend you guys watching my playthrough, obviously, if you're going to buy the game, as it will take away a lot of that surprise for you. But if you're not, go ahead and watch it. It's a lot of fun. You get to see me freak out on a lot of parts. And I believe part 7 ended on a huge thing knocking down a bunch of trees and heading towards me, and then I ended the stream. So I'm going to load that back up and see what happens in the next few minutes after that. Red Dog, stay baller. How do I stay baller? I know, I'm so old. Derriere, what have you been playing recently? I know StarCraft 2, I've seen you in Guild Wars, CSGO. We'd love to have you back. I'd love to cast a match with a Derriere in it. That sounds wrong. Alright, this match needs to start now because obviously I'm just going to keep rambling stupid crap and it's just going to get worse and worse. Yeah, I mean, also during that 24-hour stream, I know that at the 6 a.m. mark, me and Zephram took a shot together of vodka. Well, no, I had vodka and Zephram had whiskey, I think. But he drank it straight from the bottle. And then, I think because he kept drinking, he actually put on his Batman suit. Oh god. Towards the end too, if you remember, or when you rewatch like some of the last games that we streamed and casted towards the end of that 24-hour thing, you could see like I was talking, and then like Zephyr would just be like, uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah. He was so done. Alright, so we're still waiting here. I'm gonna ask Zeph here. What are we waiting on? We gotta go, man. 50 people in here, like, come on. I'm gonna ask Zephyr if he's Batman right now. Yeah, you know, in terms of energy drinks for that 24-hour stream, let's see. I mean, what I did for energy was I bought like M&Ms, like a bag of M&Ms. I didn't even finish it, but bought M&Ms to kind of munch on here and there. And then I had 3 Red Bulls throughout the 24 hours and water. That's it. I mean, and then I had like toast and a banana in the morning before the cast, and that was about it, and I was pretty good. I think the only time that I felt really tired was it was like 3 or 4 a.m. Like it was for an hour, I know that, like that I felt like pretty tired. And then got my second win, like the light started, you know, the sun started coming out, started streaming through my window, and then I started waking up and got my second win and felt all right. So I always know that when I try to stay up a long time, there's always that part where I'm just like, oh, but if I can get through that, I'm pretty good. Alright, so Decoy is here. Let's go. I'm just gonna say, let's go, folks. Alright, so it looks like Decoy is now on CiB's team. I like TF2. TF2 is fun to just jump in and just have a fraggle time. You know, like you're not really worrying about your score and stuff. At least I don't. Like, it's a very arcade game to me. Now I played my old clan Sting. I mean, I come from playing Team Fortress back from Quake 1 when it was a Quake 1 mod, and we played in the OGL, the online gaming ladder back in the day. We played in the TF League and the STA, which is stronger than all. We played competitively in there, and then obviously went into TFC when it came out as a mod for Half-Life, and played competitively there. So I have a lot of background with Team Fortress. Team Fortress 2, when it came out, we were so excited about it, and then when it came out, it just didn't have that competitive feel as, like, you know, Team Fortress Classic. You know, they removed grenades, and it just had more of like an arcade fun feel. So, you know, Sting kind of like wasn't really interested in that, and we ended up, you know, kind of not disbanding, but just not playing any games. It's funny. I mean, I actually am still good friends with a lot of Sting members from back in the day. I mean, I joined Sting when I was 15, so 16 years ago. And actually, one of the Sting members is my business partner currently. So, and I still talk to the other guys, and we still try to meet up. So it's pretty interesting. We met playing games so long ago, and we still hang out, or at least still keep in touch. Someone asked me like if I would actually start Sting as a NS2 team and play, and I'm like, oh god, no way. I don't have time to actually run something. Alright, here we go. Alright guys, here we go. Finally, Decoy in as the comm for CiB. Against Priori. Cat Cop is the commander there for them as aliens. And away we go. Priori starting in launch control. CiB starting as Marines in monorail. We're seeing now most of all of them are a little bit confused. Kaji and VDK were going this way and then went whoop, turned around and went right around. I think they were being yelled at by Decoy like, no, 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 go north, go north. So that sucks that they were a little late there. Water treatment. We got Woody and Walza walking into hydroanalysis. Priori expanding into Plaza and into gravity control. We also got Shades in hydro. Very good kind of positioning here, as in like with the buddy system. Kaji with VDK. We're seeing Walsa with Woody. Havoc and Shades. Oh god, and SweetieBot about to put the pounce down here. Oh my god, Deathcam strikes again, and they just get eaten alive. Oh, these poor Marines in hydroanalysis. VDK and Kaji coming up through energy flow, moving into fabrication. Blueprint there in hydroanalysis, not going to do anything good there unless they can actually get this thing built. Woody and Walza coming through depot. They're going to meet Ritual that's on the other side. Meanwhile, we have Havoc and Shades coming in through fabrication. We're just going to try to get the view from Havoc as he tries to get a pounce on these Marines. Gets down to 52 health, 6 armor, and he's going to coordinate this with Shades. Oh, nice job. Shades picks off Kaji right when he peeks his head over. 11 health here, gets picked off by VDK, but VDK is going to go down by Shades. SweetieBot coming in right at the last minute there to help out. Woody and Walza now in hydroanalysis. We're seeing now that they're going to try to build this up. I'm not seeing any upgrades right now. Not really too surprised. I mean, they're having trouble holding any part of the map right now. This is where, like, oh man, nice bite there by Ritual on Kaji. You know, this is where, like, the individual player skill comes into, question. Like, you got Priori, who you can see quite obviously that they are so far ahead of CiB's player skill in terms of just engagements and fighting. I mean, look at that. Oh, wow. Ritual taking down Woody with a Parasite. Love catching welder kills and Parasite kills. Those are like my little like Easter eggs whenever I cast. In energy flow, Carnage and Shades now taking down the RT here. That is definitely going to go down before Woody can get there. And if Woody gets there, actually, he's going to die. And look at this. 1, 2, 3 bites done. I called that one. Havoc and Ritual on the roof here. Ritual gets taken out. Havoc now goes for his upgrade here in the vents. Striker, Kaji, and Walsa coming through satellite relay into drone bay. Still no upgrades at all. Arms Lab finally going up, but I mean, I can tell. VDK getting a lucky shot here on Shades. 4 resource towers lost so early in this map. Just 3 minutes here, 133 to 137. So neck and neck here with the res. And in team kills, look at this, just like the last game, 5 to 11 for the engagement. So Priority really dominating. We're seeing here now all of them, 3 of Priority, sorry, 4 of them coming into drone bay, wrecking CiB out of there, and they are doing the same exact thing. Oh, and Decoy yelling at Priority saying, stop. The pain is way too much. Armor 1 now going up. CiB just cannot hold. They pick off a kill here for Carnage right now. And you can just see here that CiB is going to need a miracle to get out of this. I mean, 4 minutes into this game, we can already see where it's leaning to. VDK and Woody up here in security, right next to Fab, coming through into Plaza. Ritual and Shades, looks like they're hunting them. Right on their heels, but they're going to get that RT that's in Fab. So Woody and VDK are going to make a decision whether they're going to move back. No, they're going to continue doing Plaza, but it doesn't matter. Shades and Ritual now are going to stop Fab biting and enter Plaza, take out Woody, and now VDK trying to put some distance between these guys, but look how fast they close the distance and bite his head off. And now they're just going to come in here uninterrupted and start biting this Fabrication RT. This is pretty bad. I mean, CiB. I am so surprised here, guys. I mean, obviously, if you've seen some of my other casts when it was CiB. Remember CiB Goliath and CiB Highwind? Obviously, Goliath disbanded, which means that they didn't need CiB Highwind anymore, so it just became CiB. When they were CiB Goliath, I don't think was the good team. It was Highwind. That was yeah, it was, because that was the one Deathman was on. So CiB Highwind was actually really, really good. I do not remember seeing play like this. I mean, look at that. Striker taking down Carnage. Oh my god. And Havoc finishing him off. I just don't remember such... I mean, is it mean to say bad play? Or just not the level of play? I think that's a little bit better. Like, Priori is just on a different plane. They are outplaying CiB left and right. I mean, you can see here, Drone Bay gets dropped, 8% there. And now here comes Kaji and Walza. They're going to be pinched by Havoc and SweetieBot. Striker fighting SweetieBot there in the hallway. Walza the only one living. Kaji goes down. SweetieBot wins that fight, and Walza ends up going down. Look at the response time of Priori. It's insane. Like, they're just like, oh, I need you here. Bam! 5 skulks like appear. It's like a magic spell was cast. I cast a spell. Anyone can tell me what that's from. Woody and VDK building up the power in energy flow. Fight here now happening. SweetieBot and Carnage. How's Decoy's Portuguese? Alright. So now, no, I don't think, Superstars, I don't think it's going to be the Disgorge New Rain mistake. This is a completely different animal. No way. I don't think it's going to be that mistake. I'm already, like, not calling it, but I'm already going to say that this looks horrible for CiB. They are on 1 res tower, 7 minutes into this. Priori's sitting on 5. They already got their 2 fades out on the field. There's no upgrades. I mean, come on. These fades are going to just slam through them. Look at this. Shades. Bam! 2 swipes on Woody. Kills that out. Now drone, but they got their second hive done. It's going into a shift hive. This is over. 3 fades now out on the field. SweetieBot has 44 res. So is Carnage. Has 44 res too. They can go all face and just end this right now. Maybe one of them is going to save for Onos to really make this like an embarrassment. Oh my god, look at all these fade kills on the top right. Armor 1, weapons 1, shotguns now coming out. And if you remember from the you know, teamwork and tactics and virtual selection game, you remember, like we were talking about, like ideally tech-wise as Marines, what you want to be at when those fades go out. Now ideally you want to be at shotguns, weapons 2, armor 2. And if you remember the teamwork and tactics game, they had shotguns just finished as the first fade stepped on the field, and it was a beautiful counter. They were so well equipped to take those fades, or to take on those fades. Havoc almost getting tapped there. And over in the main base, SweetieBot trying to attack this IP, 46% there. The other IP at 64%. A little bit of a little bit of conversation going back and forth here between the 2 teams. Kaji and VDK coming in, but Shades is just gonna rip them apart here. Armor 1. Yep, and then another one is just gonna completely finish it off. Decoy is now out. Oh god, Decoy gets bitten So does Walsa goes down. Carnage looks like he's going to take down Striker. Really low health, but Shades is going to come around the corner, and look at this. How fast Striker's going to go down. Oh! Couple great shots! But doesn't take him down. Takes him only to 41%. Biomass 4 in the works. I mean, I can tell. I mean, yeah, you guys are saying this is pub play. I mean, yeah, you can say that. I'm not gonna say that because, like, I just think this CiB, or I'm sorry, Priori is just outclassing CiB. You know, I mean, CiB is trying to get some sort of momentum going. I mean, they're trying here to try to get some coordination, but it's hard when you're just completely being outplayed by the other team. Havoc and Shades now. I mean, Armor 2 only now going up. It's going to be really tough. I mean, Decoy's doing her best here. But as a commander, too, I mean, if your team is just not... if your team is just not holding the map, and they're always being sent back to spawn, I mean, it's so frustrating as a comp. I mean, they have no phase gates to get out there fast, and here comes the stake through the heart. 10 minutes, 52 seconds into this. This is going to end up going down. Their fight, you know, you got 3 Marines down there in Drone Bay. IP just went down. Kaji spawns, but he's only got Armor 1, and he's going to go down before that Armor 2 actually goes off. All right, and there we go. Priori wins. They tried their best here, and it just didn't work out. I mean, I feel bad for CiB right now because I know what type of a team they were. Obviously, we're not seeing it. Obviously, we're not seeing it right now. And maybe we're also not seeing it because they're playing an outclassed team. So let's move on to the next map, which is going to be Zombie, and let's just see what happens. Maybe CiB can pull out something, but what's hard here, I mean, and I normally would say, okay, maybe it's the map. Let's go to the next map. Let's see what happens. Maybe they can pull out a win. However, that's really hard to say, considering that, let's look, and I'm basing this off what we just saw here all together. Okay, and I have to be honest here. You're seeing Priori skill on Marines and Aliens here, and CiB coming in around here. And that's my honest opinion of what I'm seeing on this map. It may sound mean, but, you know, I have much love for CiB because I've casted them, I've talked to these guys, but you can't ignore what we're seeing on this battlefield here. So let's see what happens now. Moving into the next round. Round 3. Yes, 10-wheel ping is also a real problem here, and I wanna actually bring that up too. So, ping for CiB, most of them are pinging 150 plus, while Priori, I mean, I think they got 3 of their members pinging 50 and below. I don't know why they can't change the server here. But maybe this is actually probably the best server that the Brazilians can play on. Darrier wants to jump in there. Yeah, I mean, you could argue that Descent is an alien map, but I mean, in this specific matchup, I mean, maybe it gave some extra, extra help for Priori on their alien round, but we can see here that the skill differential between these two teams, between the players, there's a wide gap. There's a wide gap there. 56 people of you here. I'm just going to update them on the viewer count. So if we can get a little bit more people in here, if we can hit our raffle cast goal, I will do 2 of Red Dog Switcheroo games, which is actually a total of 4 games being given out. and 2 losers. So make sure you tweet out, get some people, get on your Facebook, twitch.tv/REDDOG.TV. Also, I didn't make a post on NSL's shout box, so if someone can do that, maybe that'll bring in a few more viewers to help get to our Rafflecast goal. If we do it, I'll give away some games. I wanted to say thank you to Aladulfo, or Adolfo, for donating today to Red Dog's Rafflecast. The guy donated over 150 euros worth of games to Steam prices of games to my Rafflecast. Mad props to you to you, Adolfo, and I put you already down there on the thank you list for your donation. These games are good, guys. There's some top tier games. These aren't like a whole bunch of like little games that added up to 150 euros. These are really good games. So I'm adding them to my top tier winning list and my medium and top. I think there was about only 2 out of all of them that were probably more in the low tier 1 category of raffles. But these are really good games. Thanks, man. I mean, really, I'm so appreciative of your donation to keep Red Dog's Rafflecast alive. So with that being said, if you guys want to donate any games that are collecting dust in your gift inventory on Steam, find me on Steam and gift it over, and I'll put your name in the thank you list. And those games will go right into Red Dog's Rafflecast and go out to a lucky gamer that's actually going to play it, hopefully. Unless it's just going to sit and collect dust in their gift inventory. But, you know, pay it forward, right? Thanks, Musty. Appreciate it. You haven't been here, Musty, if you're new to my casting and streaming. We haven't seen anything really exciting happen in these matches, but when they do, I do scream and get really loud and excited. So I would turn down your speakers. Also, you know, you can watch my YouTube channel. If go ahead and actually, Musty, if you go to youtube.com/StingRedDog, go to the playlist of Red Dog's Roundup, and that's actually a bunch of short videos that call out I highlight 3 best plays of like that I've casted in each video, and you can actually see some of the exciting moments in NS2. Red Dog's Rafflecast number 4, I think, is really popular. But anyways, watch those. They're short. You know, they're only about like 5-10 minutes, so you don't have to watch a whole round to see an exciting moment. But yeah, I think you'll enjoy those, and then you'll see how loud I get. Alright, so we're on... Oh, we lost 1 on each side. I'm just going to ask Zephram. Been talking to viewers. What's going on? Let Zeph... hopefully he's been paying attention. If I compete and I win a game I donated, I will go insane. That would be hilarious. I actually didn't think about that. I actually didn't think about that. Oh my god. So CiB wants me to play on their team, and Zephram would go to priori. That is not happening. CiB, like, why would we do that? Let's handicap the other team. Let's handicap priori. Put me on that. Whoa, derriere! Come on now. None of that. None of that, sir. How the hell can you keep talking this much? Well, Colix, I've been casting probably non-stop. I've casted hundreds of rounds of NS2, literally hundreds of rounds. I've hours and hundreds of hours also of NS2, and I am just used to it. So I am totally used to filler. This happens quite a bit actually in these matches, so you could tell you could say that the NSL has groomed me for filler, because I can just talk and talk about anything. At least I try. Sometimes I do get quiet when I'm usually when I'm talking in the server to the players, or I'm reading up in chat. So Mecha Fan, sadly with the play that we've been seeing, we are not going to see Exos. The game will be well over before we see Exos come out. I'm going to put my FPS counter up because I think it's so cool. You guys have to understand, I'm on my new rig, which the stats of my new rig, the specs of it are below in my channel. I was working off a really good gaming laptop, the Asus G... anyways, the stealth bomber looking one. With the 18-inch monitor screen. Really good laptop. Bought it 2 years ago. Top of the line. I mean, slammed every game that I could play at the time. Anyways, I streamed off of that one. I played NS2 off that one. I mean, I was playing NS2 at 15 to 20 frames a second. And, you know, when I get an NS2 and I'm, you know, going at like 80, 90, 100 frames, oh my god, what a difference. Just love it. Force them to play 5 versus 5. That'd be funny. And for some reason we reloaded the server. Whee! I'm just gonna move here into spectate mode. My cell phone is going off like crazy, so I just need to see. I want to make sure my my wife's not the one actually calling me. She shouldn't. She's at the gym right now. Let's see. Oh, people are gifting copies for the stream. Tagwolf has gifted 2 games to the Rafflecast. Thanks so much, man. I'm not going to see which ones they are because I'm on my phone here. Awesome. Thanks, man. Give Priori handicap and give him wasabi. Oh boy. Alright, so it looks like people are still... Oh my god, more mercs are coming in here. Now we got Disgorge. Ayano is coming in here. I don't know which side it's gonna be on. This is... Like, at what point does it, like, it's not the team anymore, you know? There are way too many breaks for a match like this. I mean, come on. Now I'm getting a little antsy here. We really... Okay, so Disgorge is going over to CiB. So they're using the maximum 2 mercs. Ritual is now coming in for Priori. There he is. And he's going to get in. We're going to get this thing started. Oh, I got to do the scores here. So Priori is 2. And there we go. We got a ready call. And we are going to get this thing started here again. So I got a ready call here. We just need another one. Oh my god, I really got to pee. Oh, but I'm not going to stop now. Maybe it'll just make me more excited when I cast. So, new roster here for CiB. Decoy is a merc. Then we got Larpus, Kaji, Striker, and Woody. And then Ayano from Disgorge. And Decoy is from Damage Network. She's also from Team Scurvy, which is a team she put together for the Summer Cup. And no roster changes for Priori. They still got their hardcore lineup: Ritual, Cat Cop, Shades, Carnage, Havoc, and Sweetie Bot. All right, marks accepted. Here we go. Yeah, and actually, thank you to Tag Wolf. That's Team Waka Waka there in the chat. Tag Wolf was the one that actually helped me figure out what parts I need and all that stuff. I mean, I put everything together. He actually helped also with a little bit of software stuff when I got everything together and working. So mad props to him, man. This thing is purring like a kitty. Love it. So thanks so much for the help on the specs and what I should get. Yeah, thanks so much for that. And pricing, just giving. He basically like sent me every single parts link in Newegg link, and was just like, buy this, and I did. So I bought it and just put it together. All right, and here we go. Round 3, Priori versus CiB here on Jambi. CiB starting now in Pipeworks. Meanwhile, down in Docking Bay, Priori starting doing a 2-2-1 split. CiB kind of working off each other, doing a 2-2-1 split. Actually, I'm not even going to call it. I don't know what they're doing. Carnage and Sweetie Bot in Gravity. Ayano and Striker trying to meet them as well. They're kind of going around. I'm going to put the death cam here on Sweetie Bot as these guys go around, and they're trying to get Carnage from the roof. Doesn't work out. We see mines have been researched. Still a bunch of early positioning at this point. Ayano still bouncing around here around the power node. Shades now moving into trash ejection. Over on the other side of the map, we got Ritual coming in from pub into supply lines and into electrical core. I don't think there has been a kill yet on this map. Has not been first blood yet. There we go! Might be Striker. Striker is first blood on this map. Ayano goes down, and Kaji is the only one left. Kaji does take down Carnage, but goes down to Sweetie Bot. Oh, poor guy. Larpus and Woody now coming in through Gravity to engage Sweetie Bot and Shades. Again, the skill of Priori here. I mean, look at that! Larpus tagging Shades right here in the corner, and Sweetie Bot taking down Woody. Oh my goodness. This is it again. So now Ayano sitting here in Gravity up against Carnage and Sweetie Bot, trying to get a bounce on Sweetie Bot. Gets killed by Carnage. Over now, Ritual building up electrical core with that resource tower. We see in organ donation, CiB has built that up. Also oxygenation. X is a very strong phase gate spot on this map for Marines. I mean, I just don't think Priori is even going to need this. Carnage now walking in. Larpus on the ceiling here. If he gets killed, oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, Carnage knew exactly where to look, and as a good Marine always should, when you run into a room, check your corners. Always check your corners so no skulk can get a jump on you. Woody now getting pinched here by Havoc and Ritual. Very good job there as Ritual was here holding attention. Havoc came in up right around the corner and tagging that skulk down. Ayano and Kaji now moving in through security into Baywing. Shades there to meet them. Ayano on really low health right now. I'm trying to get a mouse over on him. Can't. 20% it looks like. And he's going to push Shades out of there. Shades, very good. I mean, if you saw what happened there, Shades backed off to wait for Carnage, but also what you want to do is you want to get skulks to fight you on your own turf and fight you in a little tiny hallway. So with Shades being up here and the skulks having to engage through a little hallway, that really limits where they can move around the map and also gives you a better chance that they're not going to evade any of your bullets as you're shooting down a hallway. You also want to obviously put a lot of distance between you and the skulks as much as you can. Woody and Striker now in supply lines. That RT is going to be toast. The supply lines one is safe. Havoc and SweetieBot catching a Drifter as it moves through X with Carnage. Ayano and Kaji needs to be careful. I don't think they know that 3 Marines are there. Larpus joining the party in the back. Phase Tech has started. Armor 1 is almost completed. Havoc taking down Kaji here in X. Huge fight going on. Ayano taking down Havoc, and SweetieBot ends up going down. Oh my gosh, Carnage stands over a pile of bodies and is victorious as he moves into X. Over here, down, Woody biting in supply lines. RT, that's going to go down. If you look here, I almost guarantee that there's going to be a phase gate here, either in Oxy or in X. This is going to be really good. Shades now building up in all the way in waste recycling. It's almost like you don't need any phase gates because it's like you got no Marines, almost no Marines being sent back to spawn. Over here in Electrical Core, Ritual playing a little cat and mouse here with Striker. And we see 3 Marines here in Oxy. We may see a phase gate go down. Either that or they're going to put it up in this room. Shotguns now have been completed. Weapons 1 is on its way. Armor 1 is already done. Striker still up against Ritual here, but looks like he took a few bullets to the face. 33% here in Electrical Core. Alright, and Shades. SweetieBot, Shades, trying to get this this area of the map. I mean, power actually hasn't been socketed here in Oxy. Ritual taking down Kaji. There's the phase gate linking up Electrical Core. Usually I see them move it up just a little bit here in Skylights, but I mean, Electrical Core is okay. It's not like a long run. Weapons 1 now have been completed, and 5 minutes 33 seconds into this match they have shotguns, weapons 1, armor 1. And it looks like CiB has been denied so much res. I mean, they're just their fades have been delayed at this point. They're all just sitting on 30 right now. 5 of them are sitting on 30 res. Obviously, it's 40 res to get a fade, 45 to get it with 1 upgrade. Woody now coming around the corner up against Carnage. Might actually get it, miss so many bites! And Kaji tagging him at the end, and this phase gate here in security looks like it's going to be in trouble. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, we got Havoc, Ritual, and Shades goes down to Striker's bite. Wow, Striker takes down Ritual as well. Havoc takes down Ayano, and Striker takes down Havoc with a CiB victory there. Larpus moving into Electrical Core. He's going to start trying to bite that phase gate, but it looks like he's going to die pretty soon. No! Larpus takes down Shades as he comes through. Very good job. Now Ritual phases through, throwing down a mine right here. He goes down. Woody and Larpus against Havoc. Who's going to hit that mine? I know one of them is. If they don't get killed here, Havoc might go down. Watch. Shades now comes through. Really great job. He's really low. And they definitely have this on lockdown. Ayano comes out of nowhere and takes Shades. Oh, and Ayano gets hit by the mine. Really low health there. Shotgun by Ritual. Oh, man, and all these guys are going down left and right. But Priori ends up holding that little skirmish on the map. Unfortunate there for CiB. So now, phase gates linking up all this. Now, because of these phase gates here, look what they have. I mean, this is their territory, basically. I mean, they have most of this map, as you can see. CiB sucking res on 3 Harvesters versus Priori going up on 6. And SweetieBot getting that last hit with that shotgun here in security. Havoc and Shades moving into organ donation. And they are now sniping down this RT, taking the Drifter out first. There goes the scan. Striker has been scanned down. He's going to move through the vents into Electrical Core and try to take down this phase gate while the Marines are out of position. They are sucking on 7 RTs right now. And I'm scared to actually put up the resource graph. I'm scared as to what I'm going to see. I mean, okay, let's take a look. So 3 resource stars lost, 4 Priori versus 1 Harvester lost for CiB. Resources, ouch, 484 to 229. Team kills 37 to 24. At what point do I get to use the word massacre? I think maybe when they're at a 3-to-1. You know, ratio of kills over the other team. Shades and Havoc now in organ donation, trying to snipe the main hive of CiB. They are cut off from waste recycling. I mean, they're floating 58 res. There's a proto lab, and they're only sitting on 2. Havoc and Shades, they shouldn't. This is really good play right now. They should not walk in. They should try to bait these aliens into this room here, because it's easier. I mean, obviously, if they move in, now the aliens can come in from everywhere. And here they go. They actually are doing it. I'll show you what it looks like in this room as they're firing it. Havoc and Shades in here. Ayano getting put down. Now Decoy in here. Jumps into the hive at the last second. And look, they are trying to keep by this doorway, trying to keep the angles of attack down. As this is happening, poor Decoy is getting out as the Gorge trying to get these guys out of here with her spit. Here comes the spawn wave. Let's see if the spawn wave is actually going to be able to move these guys out. Havoc gets nano-shielded, and Larpus goes right after the nano-shielded Marine. They are destroying these guys. Oh my god, a whole spawn wave going down. Wow. Now for upgrades, weapons 2 is going up. Jets are almost, over halfway done. This map, and it looks like during that fight there that I was following in the main spawn, it looks like they did get down the phase gate and security, but I mean, with so much money and skill on their side, they just got it right back up. Kaji now running for his life out of gravity through shipping. I mean, the aliens don't even have Bile Bomb. They only have 2 shells up right now. 1 got destroyed. Jets now have been completed. I mean, look at the res for these guys. 51, 74, 51, 14, 36 for priori. I mean, honestly, I would just think, oh, and a beacon happen. Oh, okay. Yeah, beacon for everyone to get jets and get right back on the field. So we see that quite a bit. Look at this. Gorge Tunnel linking up all the way to repairs. I don't know if they're going to try to do a base rush. Would be quite interesting. Fade's now out on the field. 11 minutes into here. Oh, boy. And they did have 1 crash, as if things weren't going bad enough for CiB. Kaji crashed. Alright, and now these Fades are in here, but against Armor 2, Weapons 2, Shotgun Marines. This is very bad. Kaji, there you go. You see him lagging out here in the center. And, oh boy. Oh, and Woody crashed. Oh my god. The fates are against CiB right now. Oh, and there goes a Fade. Oh, and this is just horrible. 2 players down. I mean, oh boy. So this is game 4, round 3. I am sorry, guys, that these are so one-sided, but hey, you know what? CiB has shown up and they are playing, so I have to give them props for that. And at the end of the day, we're here to have fun. So as long as CiB is having fun and just playing a great game, then it's worth it. Priori wins round 3.
Command station under attack.
Alright, so there we go. We're going into the last round here, guys. It doesn't look like we're going to hit the Rafflecast goal of tonight. So I'm so sorry. You know what? This is what we'll do. How about this? For one of... Whoa, that's right. That's right. Okay. How about we do this? I'll change this around. There we go. 75. We'll drop it by 25. 75 plus viewers, and you know what? Actually, now that I remember, I haven't casted an NA match in so long. Actually, for NA matches, I usually have dropped the Rafflecast goal because I know that most of our viewers are in Europe. ping is too strong with this one. Alright, so, anyways, we're going into the final round here. I mean, I think we can almost call it that this may be a 4-0 Raffle Stomp. CiB is getting hammered here. I would love to see them pull out a win here on the last go, at least take 1 point here at the last bit, but doesn't look like it's gonna be possible. We already saw Priori play Aliens, and they are dang good. Alright guys, so if you haven't seen yet, look below the video under weekly schedule. The rest of my cast for this week are going up to the weekend where it's the Summer Cup Finals, which is going to be very exciting to actually cast. So make sure you're tuned in for that. No, it won't be a 24-hour stream this weekend, but I will cast some of the final games, probably, maybe not the semifinals if there are. I don't even know how they're working this right now. But I will be casting a final. I think I'm slotted for Group B to cast the finals for Group B, so. Yeah, that two-man down, that did it. Oh boy. Alright, so it looks like everyone's in right now. I am just sweating here in my room. It is so hot in here. Oh, I can't wait till winter time. Can't wait till winter time, where my office gets nice and cold. I'm gonna ask him. See? They're having fun. They just said they are. So, Decoy's having a blast. I can picture already, like, hearing on that TeamSpeak or Mumble CiBs. I can just hear Decoy's laughter and stuff. I mean, she's really got this infectious laughter, so. Good night, Hiljum. Take care. Thanks for coming in and watching. Yeah, and it's good to see that you're streaming too. I know that you'll be gone by the time you hear this, because it's 3-minute delay, but I know you stopped streaming for a while, but it's good to see you streaming again. Yes, it is definitely not the most exciting match. Alright. I want to get some exciting casting going shots. That actually wouldn't make it more exciting. I need to be like, you know, I need to be in a club, like drinking and stuff to kind of keep the energy flowing. If I'm like sitting down drinking, that's never a good. It's never a good combo for me. I will just fall asleep. Hey, you know, things happen when you're past 30. I can tell you that right now. All you guys that are in your 20s right now, or God, in your teens, shit, I can tell you that once you hit 30, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock sounds like a really good bedtime. And if you're laughing right now because you don't understand, you just wait. You just wait. Alright, here we go. Last round. Drinking game. No, Roic, wintertime here actually gets pretty cold. It gets freezing here. My pool actually freezes. And it snows. So it gets, it definitely gets below freezing. Probably like the coldest 25, 26 Fahrenheit. Sometimes. It gets pretty cold. Kaji, but it's a dry cold. Kaji and Larpus in supply lines, about to get completely rushed here by Priori. Oh my god. And there they go down in a flurry of teeth. And it looks like they may do a rush here. They may just end this. And they're not. They're not. They go and they turn around. They could have ended it so easily. Four of them could have ended this. Because there's no way, even with the skill, that they would have been able to take that. So we're seeing now Striker, Ayano getting taken down by, or taking down Havoc there in gravity, and Priori just cleaning up these Marines like they're not even there. Little bit of good shots there by CiB on the south end there. Woody taking some shots as his pals were getting killed there in the north side, but ends up going down. Ritual, out of all that, is the only one left. 9% health, starts biting that RT, so they lose that type of hold on the map. Striker and Ayano coming through, shipping, coming into gravity, gonna try to save this. Kaji killing Sweetie Bot here in supply lines. I'm now surprised when I see CiB take out a Priori member. 27% here on the RT in gravity. CiB putting in a good effort. I mean, I have to say, with being outclassed by their opponent here, they are still trying. They're still trying to get on the map, trying to pull out this win. So mad props to them. Shades in Baywing up against Woody. And now we're seeing them get. Oh, sorry. You know, I got screwed up because I looked at the chat. Ritual and Shades now moving in through gravity. They're gonna try to work on. Ritual is gonna stop and take out this this RT. That's gonna end up Sweetie Bot, Havoc taking down Larpus here in supply lines. Kaji taking down Havoc and Sweetie Bot. What happened there? That's pretty good. Cat Cop now as a Gorge trying to spit away Ayano in X. No upgrades at all for CiB. I mean, we're just going to see, I mean, this happen. They don't even have mines. I mean, they're just so focused on trying to have enough resources flowing in to rebuild the extractors that they're going to lose. Sitting on 25 T-Res right now. There we go. Armor 1 now has started. 2 minutes, 56 seconds into this game. And now Larpus and Kaji in supply lines, trying to build up a base there. But, I mean, Havoc and Sweetie Bot already on the RT in supply lines. These guys are so quick at biting res. Carnage now, and Shades doing that as well over in repairs. Striker trying to shoot back Ritual. And now, in supply lines, Larpus and Kaji in there. Havoc and Sweetie Bot moving in. Wow, Sweetie Bot just rolls over Larpus and Kaji. All that work, all that money down the tubes. And Carnage taking down Repairs, RT, and Ritual taking down Gravity's RT. And the RT going down in supply lines. Oh my goodness, which is just going to leave Docking Bay RT up. This one is definitely going to go down. That's down to 1, and we're seeing now that that's down as well. Woody and Striker trying to put one up. This whole thing is just, this whole fight, this whole match is just like one big, hey, let's see if we can keep an RT up for more than a minute. You lose and wants pictures of my pool freezing over? I can do that. That's easy. because it does every time. It's kind of annoying. Striker and Kaji and Larpus moving into supply lines. Striker taking out Carnage here in the pub. And now a fight happening. Priori Shades up against Woody here. He might actually win against these two Marines. No, but he does take down Woody. And Ayano is the only one left to build up this RT. I mean, they have... I don't know. I mean, now for tech now, they got their observatory up. They're doing phase tech. I don't even know if they're going to have enough money to try to expand out of this base. Meanwhile, you've got Priori building up their... growing their 5th harvester at this point. Phase tech now has been completed. Decoy jumps out, trying to help Woody get that skulk out of their base. Ayano coming in through trash ejections down into repair. And now Shades moving in through gravity. Gonna start biting up that RT. Ayano in Baywing. Oh, and he heard that. He must have heard that. He must have not heard that. Oh my god. Come on, get in there. So New Hive just got dropped in waste recycling. I think Ayano heard it. He's building up the power here in security, where they're going to try to build up this phase gate and try to just rush this hive. At least I mean, their best chance at it is right now. Oh no, Shade's coming around the corner and does see this happening. Ayano does go down. Oh, and they don't get that phase gate up. 83% built, and it is dropping fast with Havoc and Shades on it. Woody coming around the corner, no help there. And there goes that phase gate. Such precious, precious resources being lost during that. Let's take a look at the resource counter here. 7 resource stars lost for CiB versus, I'm sorry, 0 for Priori. 273 to 269 in resources collected, 17 to 25. So actually CiB doing a little bit better in engagements here. Not enough to actually make a difference in the map, but they are doing a little bit better. Carnage just getting rolled there by Woody in repairs, and they're losing that one as well. SweetieBot working on the economy here in supply lines up against Kaji, Larpus, and Striker. They finally take in, though. Waste recycling has finished. It's going to be turned into a shift hive. Gorge tunnels now have started. Shades, Havoc up against Ayoni in X. And now we got Shades and Havoc coming in through with Ritual down into Docking Bay. It looks like this phase gate has been put up in electrical core, but I just don't see it working. We can already see that, I mean, after 3 rounds and now 7 minutes into this 4th round, I've said it before, Priori just has such a skill advantage over CiB. CiB is basically... they cannot hold against this. It doesn't matter where they're putting phase gates up on the map, because if your Marines can't win engagements, then those are just going to get lost so quickly. Yano, Kaji, and Woody up against Shades. He gets bounced out of there, and look at this. Ritual here in electrical core. 55% on this phase gate. Looks like it's going to go down. I don't see anyone phasing through. LARP is... Oh, great job. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, my God. He actually might get this down. Oh, 1%. Carnage is actually being told that this is at 1%. He's running in there. Looks like he's going to try to bite it. 4%. Oh, Striker was welding it. Whoa. Carnage was trying to bite it. Oh, wow. That's the luckiest phase gate alive. And let me tell you, folks, that's probably the most exciting thing that we are going to see in this round. Sorry if that sounds mean, but it's probably true. Shades now up against Larpas. And he's going to go down. Woody now trying to come through to save this phase gate here. 67%. They do save it, but I don't think it's going to be for long because, oh, Christ. Look what is happening. Do you guys see? Do you guys see? I'm just going to circle it. I want you guys to notice what's going on over there. Maybe you'll notice something funky. Obviously, we're 9 minutes into this game. They hit fades about 2 minutes ago, and no fades out on the field. CiB has to know this. They have to know that Priori is going to go for a 5-Onos push. And that is very, very short away. I mean, they know that they're dominating the game with their Skulks. Look at them. They know that they can actually win this game and come in here. So maybe this will be exciting to see. I mean, I already saw Duplex do this against Nexel. They did 5 Onos against Nexel. That was pretty funny. But they're going to definitely do it here. All of them at 57 res right now. So it's funny, like CiB basically is gonna see like, oh, like all these skulks running across the map. Oh, that's crazy. We're fighting all these skulks, and then it's just gonna be silent for just a bit, and they're gonna be like, ooh, this is eerie, and then roll. Here comes all the Onai. Oh, weapons 1 now is going up. I mean, obviously Decoy can't do much with this lack of res flow. Their economy is in shambles. There's nothing they can do. At least this will be quite entertaining to see them all go Onos. And now they're at 60 right now. They may just go vanilla Onos right now. Or wait till 68 to actually grab that. I mean, I think they should just go Onos. Like, just do it now. Who cares? Who cares? So, yeah, here they go. There's all the eggs. There's all the eggs. Onos, 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 Onos. All popping out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and SweetieBot will come out. Look at them. Oh my goodness, this is hilarious. Wait for SweetieBot. SweetieBot didn't eat her Wheaties. There we go. All right, here we go. Where's their gorge? All right, their gorge is here in waste recycling. Oh my god. I think Striker and Larfus can hear the pounding of 5 Onai. I'm gonna just let you know what this looks like. Just gonna follow them. Oh my god, they see this! Look at this! Look at this!
Command station taking damage.
Oh, they're actually gonna beacon. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, 1 Onos is down! Ritual loses his Onus. Oh, and there we go. Priori wins with an Onos. All 5 Onoses. Good job. Alright guys, and that concludes our match here with oh man, this monitor. That concludes the match. Sorry guys that that it wasn't as exciting as I thought it would be. But I tried to make it as exciting as I could. So we didn't even hit the raffle cast at 75, and yeah, maybe because it wasn't as exciting, it doesn't really bring a lot of viewers. But 50 or 60 of you ish were in here to see that. So I doubt they would even need 1 Onos to win. Yeah. All right. So I'm just gonna change a couple windows here, and there we go. Alright guys, so that is it for me. We're not going to do a raffle cast because we didn't hit it, but check below for more, oh. Was it snails? Alright, so check for more as we, as this week goes on. Join me on my other casts. And obviously for the finals, the Summer Cup finals this weekend. So hope you guys enjoyed yourself as much as you could during this match. I know I tried to make it as best as I could. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter at StingRedDog. Also youtube.com/StingRedDog for all my other videos. I'm still uploading some from 24-hour streams, so stay tuned there. And follow me here at twitch.tv/REDDOG.TV. Really appreciate all the donations. Really appreciate all the support from the NS2 community and new people that have been coming in saying, oh my god, what's this game that looks so cool, and buying it and helping with the community. Love that. That's why I'm doing it. So, guys, this has been REDDOG for REDDOG.TV, signing out. Catch you later.